By 60 BCE, Pompey the Great stood at the height of his military career, but found himself blocked by Rome's political elite. After years of successful campaigns, he wanted the Senate to approve land grants for his loyal veterans, a traditional reward for soldiers who had served the Republic. The Senate, however, distrusted Pompey's popularity and ambition and rejected his proposal. Realizing he could not achieve his goals alone, Pompey turned to political alliance rather than confrontation. Out of this necessity emerged a powerful and ultimately destabilizing partnership known as the First Triumvirate. Pompey's first ally was Marcus Licinius Crassus, the richest man in Rome and perhaps one of the wealthiest individuals in history. Crassus possessed staggering financial power, but unlike Pompey, he lacked the military glory Romans admired. Though he had played a key role in crushing the slave revolt led by Spartacus, Pompey had arrived in time to claim much of the credit. Crassus wanted what wealth alone could not buy: a great military command, a decisive victory, and the triumph of a celebrated Roman general. Together, Pompey and Crassus still lacked one crucial element: a consul who could push their agenda through Rome's political system. They found their man in Gaius Julius Caesar. Caesar belonged to the ancient Julian family, which carried immense prestige but had fallen into political obscurity and had not produced a consul for generations. His strongest connection to high office was his uncle by marriage, Gaius Marius, whose legacy still resonated with the Roman people. To seal the alliance, Pompey married Caesar's daughter, Julia, binding the three men together through personal and political ties. The First Triumvirate combined unmatched resources: Pompey's military prestige, Crassus's enormous wealth, and Caesar's political ambition and popular appeal. Together, they dominated Roman politics. In 59 BCE, Caesar was elected consul. Pompey finally received land for his veterans, and Crassus secured a coveted military command in the east. Yet ambition soon proved fatal for Crassus. Seeking glory to match his fortunes, he invaded Parthia in 53 BCE. The campaign ended in catastrophe. Crassus was defeated and killed at the Battle of Carrhae, and later stories claimed his captors poured molten gold down his throat as a cruel symbol of his greed. With Crassus dead, the delicate balance of the triumvirate collapsed. Caesar's reward for his role in the alliance was a powerful proconsular command in Gaul, which he held from 58 to 50 BCE. Over the course of 9 years, Caesar deliberately provoked wars against the Gallic tribes and conquered the region up to the Rhine River. These campaigns won him immense wealth, unmatched military experience, and, most importantly, a large, disciplined army fiercely loyal to him personally. His success revealed the danger of allowing powerful commanders to rule distant provinces for long periods without effective oversight. As Caesar's power grew, both Pompey and the Senate began to fear him. By 49 BCE, Pompey and the senatorial leadership had aligned against their former ally. They ordered Caesar to give up his command and return to Rome, where he would face prosecution for his actions in Gaul. Caesar understood what surrender meant. Instead of obeying, he crossed the Rubicon River with his army, a direct act of rebellion that launched a civil war. The conflict lasted from 49 to 45 BCE. Pompey was ultimately defeated, many leading senators were killed, and Caesar emerged victorious. By the end of the war, he stood as the undisputed master of the Roman world. In 44 BCE, Caesar made himself dictator for life. He openly displayed the power of a monarch and seemed poised to restore kingship to Rome, an idea deeply offensive to Roman tradition. Though he had defeated his enemies and commanded the loyalty of the army, Caesar underestimated one threat: the Senate itself. On March 15, 44 BCE, the Ides of March, a group of nobles, many of whom Caesar had previously forgiven, assassinated him in the Senate house. Caesar's death did not restore the Republic. Instead, it unleashed another round of chaos. When his will was read, it revealed that he had adopted his grandnephew, Gaius Octavius, who took the name Gaius Julius Caesar Octavianus. Through shrewd politics and military skill, Octavian outmaneuvered and defeated all rivals. By 30 BCE, he stood alone at the top of Roman power. In time, Octavian took the title Augustus, becoming Rome's first emperor. The Republic was formally ended, replaced not by chaos, but by one-man rule. What began as a political alliance to bypass a stubborn Senate ultimately completed the transformation of Rome from a republic into an empire.